The signal is not appropriate everywhere, not rationally
Yeah.
distributed. If I talk about Kashmir, so they are not getting the high speed.
It's really good, I think, for the teachers also, because they also, enjoy doing all these things. They don't have to, write everything on the board by the help of chalk and just rub the dusters again and again, again and again. They don't have to do these sort of things. It also easier for them just to write something by the means of like electronic pencils or electronics pen, and you just have to do everything on the electronics board. So I think it's really helpful for the teachers also.
Yeah, they can also make us understand by videos. They can also show the video,
Yeah,
the digital board.
that's really important, because everything they are going to make us understand in a kind of practical way, through images, through short videos, everything. So it becomes a little more easier, especially for the small children, small kids. They can understand everything more easily by the videos, by the like images and all that stuff. And nowadays a lot of platforms, like you can say Byju's is one of the most like
Yeah,
renowned platforms nowadays, where you
yeah,
can just
Vedanta,
go.
Byju.
Yeah, a lot of platforms like that are nowadays available, so we can learn a lot of things easily by, you can say, electronics, learning. So coming to the next question, I just wanted to ask you about a few advantages that you think, and at the same time, a few disadvantages that you think about this e-learning.
So there are lots of advantages like we don't need to go anywhere physically. We don't need to make a proper time. If you want to learn through video of what already uploaded, we can watch the video anytime we get time. So there are no pressure, and there are multiple options on YouTube that if we are not understanding this, then we can skip that and we can watch another. So there are multiple options to select which one is good for me, which one is more understandable. So there are
Uh,
multiple options.
it's exactly depends on our convenient, that what kinds of things we wanted to opt. So it exactly depends on us. And also there are exactly a lot of advantages, like you can say it saves our time, it saves our money also. As I mentioned before, that we don't have to spend a lot in our transportations and all that stuff. We just have to be at our home, and we can learn everything in a very easy manner. But at the same time, we also have to spend a lot of money on our Wi-Fi, on our net, on
Yeah,
our smartphones, and all that. Like if once you are saving your money, then at the same time you also have to spend your money in these sort of things like Wi-Fi, like your smartphones and everything.
no, internet became cheaper now in India. So
Yeah,
internet is not
yeah,
expensive, and nowadays smartphone is very common.
yeah. You can say smartphone is really common, but still, it's not possible for every student to afford it, I think.
Exactly.
Maybe we can afford it, but it's still not possible for every student to get a good smartphone in their hands. Yeah. Okay, so just tell me some disadvantages of e-learning.
Just you told me one the disadvantage, and yeah, disadvantage is very few. Like we when we are taking online classes at that time, we are facing the teacher virtually. So the problem correction, the questions is not like physical. When we physically appear to any institute at that time, our question little bit. And the other one is in India there are the signal is not appropriate everywhere, not rationally
Yeah.
distributed. If I talk about Kashmir, so they are not getting the high speed. So it's not possible for everyone. So these are the disadvantages.
Yeah, and also, if you are going to the coaching classes, you learn, a lot of social things like how to interact with different students, how to
Yeah,
interact with your teachers, and a lot of things. But if you are taking online classes, or if you are learning something by the means of e-learning, you don't get those sort of chances to interact with different kinds of people, like students in your classes, with your teachers, and it exactly put impact on your communication skills, because you won't be able to increase your communication skills more and more if you're learning through like e-learning.
yeah.